In this exercise, you will code an LLM chain for creative write-up task with train of thought. You're a GenAI application developer who is developing a creative messaging application workbench for your marketing team. The user can provide their instructions to generate creative marketing assets such as slogans, taglines, etc. For testing the solution, you need to put together a notebook that will use an LLM to generate the output. For testing, you will use the prompts created in exercise number 4. So what that means is that before you proceed with this exercise, go through the solution prompts in exercise number 4. The solution notebook is available under the models folder. Keep in mind that since you will be using a third-party LLM, you will be paying for the usage. I paid roughly 5 cents for running this code at least 10 or 15 times. So it's not a lot, but just be aware that you will be paying for the use of GPT or any other third-party LLM that you may decide to use. Next, I'll walk you through the solution. I've already opened the notebook here. The first thing we are doing is setting up the environment variables. Make sure that you change the path to your environment file here. Next thing, I have a utility function that I've created here for inferencing against the OpenAI GPT 3.5 turbo model. This is a typical boilerplate code. In the next cell, you will see that I have set up the output indicators, one for the passage, another for plan, another for the best plan, and then the last one for the best passage. The reason I'm defining these output indicators is so that I can use them in the code to identify various parts in the generated response. Here is the prompt for the instructions, and I'm just creating a test prompt here wherein I'm adding the instructions, the output passage indicator, and just mentioning your passage here. So let's run it and we'll carry out an inference with this prompt. And this is the response without the train of thought with a standard prompt. Let's go ahead and start looking into designing the prompts for tree of thought. So here is the prompt for generating the 3 plans in the first step. Instead of walking you through the code, let me just run this so we can see what the prompt looks like. This part here are the instructions for writing the prompt. These are the instructions for output format. This is the plan indicator and the passage indicator. Here we are doing the inferencing and then printing the 3 plans that we will receive from GPT. So here are the 3 plans, plan 1, plan 2, and plan 3. So here is the prompt for the second task. Let's run it and check out the prompt. So in the second step, we are instructing the GPT to vote for the best plan. So here we are first telling GPT that the plans were created in response to the instructions provided for writing a passage, and GPT's task is to identify the best plan. And then we are telling GPT to output the plan index in this format. This is the best plan output indicator, and N is the plan number. And in addition, we are also asking the GPT to share with us 3 reasons why it selected the plan. Here are the 3 plans that we have added. The code that I have put together is adding this number to each of the plans. Let's go ahead and carry out the inference. Let's print it. We received the best plan index as 1, which is best plan number 2. And here are the reasons why GPT selected the plan number 2. In the third step, we will ask GPT to create 3 passages using the best plan. So here are the instructions for the generation of the prompt. Then we are passing in the best plan, and then we are providing the instructions for the output. Here is the output passage indicator. Let's go ahead and run it, print, and this is the generated prompt. We'll carry out the inferencing and print out the passages. And here are the 3 passages or write-ups generated by GPT using the best plan that we provided as input. In the fourth step, we'll ask GPT to vote for the best passage. Let's run this. Here are the task instructions. Here we are asking GPT to review the 3 passages and identify the best passage. Here are the 3 passages that we are providing, and let's go ahead and run the inference. GPT is telling us that passage at index 0 or passage number 1 is the best passage, and it is also sharing with us the reason why it has selected passage number 1 as the best passage. And this is the final result. I suggest that you go through the code on your own and let me know if you have any questions. Happy learning, and I'll see you in the next lesson.